language to use to remember stuff? I mean, my mother tongue is not English, but I was perfectly able to recall the words, for instance. So is there any difference in using my mother tongue or English?
As long as you can picture whatever it is. You know, if you can create an image in your mind and see that image, then these techniques will work for you.
But still, the English word would be tied to it and not the German.
So I'm not asking you to see the words, right?
Okay.
I'm asking you to see an image.
Okay, makes sense.
So if you're, you know, if somebody said to you monkey in whatever language, as long as you're seeing the image, okay? Yeah.
Okay, so you did have a little trouble at the end there remembering. So could you possibly take us through your slight journey to remember that particular sequence? Because you were chunking in 3-digit pieces.
Yeah, so this is...
you've got some kind of technique to get 3-digit.
Yeah, so I'll go through it very, very quickly. Yeah. A lot of it's not going to make sense to you at this point because you don't know the system. Yeah, exactly. So I teach a system that allows you to take any number sequence and create an image from that sequence. And because I've competed in the World Memory Championship, I have an image in my mind associated with every possible 3-digit sequence. So so there's 1,000 images that I have stored in my mind. So whenever I see a 3-digit sequence, automatically this image comes to my mind. So 958 is this person I know from high school named Belva. 661 is this girl who in my mind is very jaded. That's what 611, sorry, 611. 611 is jaded. And then 720 is this guy I know from my tennis club named Cons. And then 838 is earmuffs. But it's, you know, whenever I see those sequences, those images come to my mind. So it comes with training. It's very easy for anyone to do, but it's going to take a little training. Most people, you'll start out with 00 through 99. You'll come up with 100 images. And that's the first thing that I teach you in the home study course. Yeah.
So what's 557?
It's a lilac.
I was wondering in case you had tried any supplements or drugs to boost memory, such as vasopressin or acetylcholine boosters, and your thoughts on those.
Okay, so, you know, we are very, very serious in these memory competitions. So, you know, I do try to take things that have been shown to improve your memory. I mean, I'll tell you what I take starting 6 weeks prior to competition. Well, every day I take a multivitamin because, you know, the idea is healthy body, healthy mind. But closer to competition, I will take start taking B vitamin complex to improve concentration. I'll also take fish oil because your brain is composed of omega-3 fatty acids. It's very important to proper brain function. I don't eat too much fish or seafood, so I really need to take that. I also take ginkgo biloba, which has been shown to increase the flow of blood to the brain. So those are some things that I take. I do know some people take choline tablets, which choline is a precursor to acetylcholine, which is important to memory and learning in the brain. I don't personally take that, but anyway, that's my answer.
Hi, awesome talk. I really enjoyed this.
Thanks.
I can barely remember my own phone number because I've offloaded almost everything onto a PDA or like a text file or whatever. So I'm curious, one, like what your thought about technology and just like being lazy and let the muscles atrophy. Like, how were you thinking about that? But two, I could see maybe learning how to index these things. Like maybe I could use your techniques to like actually find the data. But I think by now I'm like way too out of shape to remember more than, you know.
Yeah, so you've brought up a good point. I often talk about that point is, you know, we all used to have the ability to remember so many phone numbers of our friends and family members, right? But now with the cell phone, we can't, if you're asked to remember one number, you start freaking out. Oh, no, I got to write it down, right? And that's because you're so used to entering things into the phone. But this proves, I have 1 minute left, this proves the use it or lose it principle though, all right? If you use your memory, it will get better. If you don't use it, it will decay. One last thing about the class, home study course workshop. Actually, forget that. Just give me the form either way. Bring it up here, set it on the table. Or if you don't have a chance to do that, I will be in the back. Give me the forms. Even if you don't want to order anything, I want at least the evaluation of the talk. Yeah.
I just wanted to point out that marine phytoplankton is another thing that you can take to help improve your mind and body, all that sort of stuff.
What was it?
Marine phytoplankton. It comes in a little bottle.
Oh, okay.
Real simple to take, and it's better than anything else that you've ever done.
Great. I'll look for it.
It's full of ATP, which is cell food, and it kicks off growth inhibitors, growth factors in your brain.
Cool.
So it's really good stuff.
Thank you.
I'm sorry? ATP, yeah.
I had a quick question about people who have certain senses that they don't work. So a person who's blind, because visualization is so important. Have you ever studied or have you tried to work with people who have some, hearing disability, speech disability, visualization disability, and how that affects their memory with these techniques?
Yeah, so, with a blind, it depends. Okay. Again, if they can picture it.
Step to the back and have discussion in the back. That would be fine.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you very much.
Smartphone ownage is up next in this room.